Alright. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, hey, take for the warm up 5 minutes. I'll get you got some chargers signed in. Okay, so you sign first, here's yours. Here's my last one.
You're in house.
Stay here, sign the slip for the time being, and then you can move back for 5 minutes. Because I need to take 10 minutes.
Alright, make sure our headphones are out. We're starting the warm up.
Yeah, we're gonna be kind of busy today,
Not
so
just
we
one
gotta
of you
make sure
with them
we're
in, there's
focused.
multiple. Please don't go targeted.
You guys, real quick, you're done with the warm up. Our back table back there, both their partners have disappeared. So I have a bunch of groups of 4. Do I have a willing participant to move and sit with this table right here? And one willing to move. So am I gonna have to volunteer someone then? Okay, that's fair.
Can we move that?
Say it.
Can we move that or not?
Every other table's full up with 4.
Oh, okay.
So we need to have 2 groups of 3.
Okay.
So someone does have to move.
Alright.
So, sorry man, I looked at you. Would you mind sitting with them? Thank you. Okay, that's close enough for time. The warm-up was, what is the topic sentence? And what is your best guess? So first, Aaron, what did you get? Gives you all the information. That's definitely part of it. And, Megan, what about you?
The topic sentence states the main idea of the paragraph.
Yeah, so that's probably that's probably one of the best ways to say it. The topic sentence states the information of the paragraph. Okay, so good. What we're doing today is, well, actually, let me shift to the agenda. Again, I appreciate everyone being on it and getting ready. Everyone Chromebooks out, all that. Hey, so we went over the warm up. We're gonna explain theses and topic sentences, and we complete the activities that go along with it. We've already gone over the thesis, but we're doing it again because next week is our writing exam. I even have that up here, that's our learning objective. We're gonna begin a more extensive look into writing thesis statements and topic sentences to improve our writing skills and preparation for our writing exam. Next week, we're gonna be given a topic and we gotta write on it. Like, there's no prep, we just go, okay? We're doing the other sophomore classes as well. And one of the main things that's gonna be looked for is thesis statements and topic sentences. So we're gonna begin prep work for that today and tomorrow. Then we're gonna have another article where we're gonna mainly write topic sentences for that, all for prep for next week, okay? So that's the plan. That said, let me get, hopefully Airtame behaves itself. We'll see. No? Okay, well, start this. There we go. Hey, join Pear Deck, okay? This slide is gonna be a Pear Deck slide. And go to Pear Deck and sign in, please. Let me know if you are having trouble signing in, can't find it, anything at all. Does anyone have a spare charger they'd be willing to loan? Maybe not, because he needs to. Alright, so no one has a spare charger. Okay, so 5 minutes, remind me you can go to tech to get a charger for spare Chromebook. Can anyone not find the slide that we're talking about, the Pear Deck? Everyone good? Everyone good? Yeah, you guys are on it. I appreciate all of you. Okay. So good. So let's start. Okay, so this was obviously, show controls. Yep. This is obviously our first intro. That was our agenda. Okay, hey, real quick, the thesis recap. I know we already went over it, but I'm willing to hedge my bets. Some of you may have forgotten what the thesis is, okay? So really quick, the definition of a thesis statement is a concise one-sentence declaration that presents the main argument, purpose, or central idea of an essay or other academic writing. So again, basically, your thesis is your entire essay rolled into one sentence. It explains everything, okay? And it pretty much has all the topics wrapped into one. It's a guiding roadmap. It states the right specific claim. Basically, again, how we describe this is when you write your thesis, it makes it obvious to the reader what point you are arguing, right? Okay, and it's always the last sentence of the intro paragraph. Okay, so there's that. Okay, right here. Sample, thesis, and prompt. In literature, so this is just an example, okay? We don't have to do anything in this prompt yet. This is just so you guys have an eyeball of what is going on here, okay? And I made sure to give this specifically from a site where it wasn't just me, so you guys know it's educational. In literature, many characters encounter challenges and events that cause personal growth. Choose a character from a novel, play, or short story you have read, and explain how a major conflict impacts the character's development. Your essay explain how the conflict influences the character's actions, beliefs, and relationships. So basically the prompt, if you guys were to write this, you would have to pick a character, okay? Just choose a character, and pretty much talk about their character growth. Okay, that's the prompt. And here is a sample thesis. In To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee uses Scott Finch's experiences with prejudice and injustice to show how conflict helps her mature from a naive child into a more understanding and empathetic young adult. Thesis, okay? Because it lists out the main point, okay, the topics, right? And it shows exactly how she grew. So that is the thesis based off of this prompt, okay? So again, we've gone over this before, I'm not gonna spend too much time with this. Okay, so now we're doing more practice, okay? So here is the prompt I'm gonna want you guys to write a thesis for. Obviously, we're not gonna get into a whole essay, it's a sample thesis. Many movies have deep themes and messages meant for the audience to understand and appreciate. Pick a favorite movie of yours and explain its main message, as well as why you think this message is important. So, again, every single one of you have enjoyed a movie in some format or another. Okay, and every movie has just something it's trying to tell the viewer. Okay, so example. The main message present in The Lord of the Rings is how simple, ordinary people can conquer evil in the world with kindness, courage, and self-sacrifice. Okay, that's my favorite movie, The Lord of the Rings. Okay, and those are the main messages present. Okay, so ordinary people conquering evil with courage, kindness, and self-sacrifice. Okay, so what I want you guys to do as practice, again, we're getting right into it because we've done this before. Here's your prompt. Give me a thesis of your own. Okay, pick a movie, its main message that's trying to tell the viewer, and write a thesis for it. Okay, so we're gonna give 5 minutes, and you guys can work together in your groups and talk it out, and I'll help you out as well. Okay, but remember, movies are not just mindless entertainment. They are that, but they always try to tell you something. Okay, like superhero movies, they're meant to inspire you to do good things in the world, right? So, pick a movie, take its message, and write a thesis like mine. Okay? Yeah.
Where do we read the thesis?
Are there no, for the paradox, are there no, oh, I didn't add questions. I knew I forgot something.
You can do it, go down where it says new prompt,
Yep, new prompt.
and then they can just do a question one. So, hit that text one, it's the second row
This, oh, wait, this
to
one?
the left, yeah. And then click that, and then they can do that on their end, and then we can just pull up sorry, we can pull up the slides so that they can see the sample,
Okay.
from the actual Google slides.
I apologize for that, guys. I knew I forgot something. I made this late last night.
And if you share it with me, I'll add it, the questions right now. And then we can have them rejoin.
Yeah, okay, so I will share. Okay, I just shared it with you.
Perfect.
Okay, so for reference, the prompt of the questions up here, you guys should see on your end the question. Okay, so you type right there and you see this right here. Okay, again, I apologize for that, but hey, that was pretty smooth. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. We might need longer, but do your best. No. Let me know if you are lost or confused. But let's go in steps. First step is pick a movie you like. Just pick a movie you like. That will be step number 1. Is anyone stuck? Does anyone? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so not a person, that's fine. And you said not shows either? What about books? The books? Okay, what about music? You like music?
Just
Okay.
got here,
same prompt. Okay, same prompt. Pick a favorite song of yours and the message it's trying to say. Okay, and why you think the message is so important. Okay, you can do that. Okay, good. Is anyone else kind of stuck, not sure what to do? Can I explain things a bit better to anyone? Wait for me, okay? Get some everything down, okay? Thank you. Ms. Martin, do they need to re-sign into that or?
It's up to you, we can have them re-sign it, or we can just do the same thing for this class period where we hit this and then we just post it up for today. Cause there's only one more time, right? And we saw 2 year terms in there.
Yeah, that's right. There were 2 more. I don't think we were able to get to it today.
I didn't even see 2 more, I just saw 1 more.
Oh, no, you're right. There is one. You're right.
Okay, okay.
You're right.
It's like, oh no.
Okay. Okay, so that's just about time. Does anyone need more time to write? Anyone need more time to write their thesis? Okay, I'm seeing no objections. What I want now is I want you guys to share in your groups. Once again, purpose of this is to make sure we're all on the same track, because the format of your thesis should be similar. You probably pick different movies, right? But the format should be very similar to mine, okay? Pretty much just states it out, the main message present in the movie you chose, and then you detail what that message is. It should be very similar to everyone else. But, so if it's not, we need to figure out, okay, why is yours different from mine, or is someone right, someone wrong, that sort of thing, okay? So let's take 3 minutes, it might be longer, let's take 3 minutes, just go around and share in your groups. Let's have 3 start. If 3's not here, go to 4, okay? So 3, share your thesis, and then everyone goes around, okay? All right, go. Okay. Yeah, we guys didn't need a full 3 minutes, but hey, everyone shared, and so that was good. I heard some good ones. I heard in the main message of Spider-Man is with great power comes great responsibility, classic. But that's it. That's what the main theme of that movie is. Okay. I heard some good ones that I'm gonna call on, but for Minga points, does anyone want to share what they wrote? Yeah, Chris.
The main message in Good Will Hunting is to take opportunities when you have the chance and to embrace emotional honesty rather than hiding from it.
Fantastic. Love it, love it. So I'm gonna make a note on the board so I don't forget you. Let's start here. So, Minga. Chris, that's poorly written, but I can see it. Alright. Anyone else want to share theirs for some mega points? Yeah.
The main message for Romeo and Juliet is about the consequences of feeling and feelings that aren't expressed in mutual destruction.
Yeah, you said Romeo and Juliet? Great one. That's a great one. Alright, hey, so Dominic. So we got some for Dominic.
Mr. Roman?
Yeah.
My name is without a niche.
That's right, my bad.
That's it. Don't worry. Cruz.
Okay, anyone else? Hey, but those are some good responses. Hey, from what I've seen and heard, you guys nailed it, okay? The thesis is pretty much the detail of your entire essay. So if we were gonna write about this, what you just wrote in your thesis, that's what you would build everything else around, okay? If it was about Spider-Man, you would be writing about how Spider-Man shows responsibility and his and how he uses his powers, right? If you're gonna write about Good Will Hunting, you'd be writing about how it's taking responsibility and taking your shot in life, okay? So, real quick, based on this, is anyone lost? We feel like we have a good grasp on what is necessary for a thesis statement? No objections? Okay, good. Let's move on. Okay, hey, so these are topic sentences, and they are different, okay? So look, a topic sentence introduces the main idea of a paragraph. It summarizes the paragraph's content, ensuring all subsequent sentences provide evidence or explanation to support it, and the paragraph effectively contributes to the essay's overall thesis statement. I should have written that in simpler terms. Basically, your topic sentences are the main points you write in your thesis. So like, look, let's go back to my example. You see in my example, Lord of the Rings, ordinary people can conquer evil in the world with kindness, courage, and self-sacrifice. Those three things would be my three topics. Those would be my topic sentences, okay? Those represent the three body paragraphs, okay? We kind of talked about that before, okay? So, it's always the, it is always the first sentence of a body paragraph. So as soon as you start in your essay, the body paragraph, it goes right into it. You just state this, okay? So you would say, Spider-Man shows his responsibility by making sure to always save people, and then you would go into examples, okay? So the topic sentence should always go hand in hand with the thesis statement, okay? The 2 to 3 topics in the body paragraph should be present in the thesis. Again, your thesis represents everything in your essay, including your body paragraphs. So whatever you write in your paragraphs, that needs to be shown in your thesis. Same thing with the topic sentences, okay? So I'm gonna give an example. Sample prompt and thesis. In many classic stories, protagonists possess a tragic flaw, a weakness or error in judgment that leads to their downfall. Choose a character from a novel, play, or short story you have read in class, and analyze how this tragic flaw affects the outcome of the story. Report your analysis with specific evidence from the text. So now, what this prompt is saying, pick a character from the novel who has a flaw, okay? And it causes problems, okay? So, topic sentence. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Thesis first. In Of Mice and Men, John Steinbeck portrays Lenny's inability to understand his own strength as a tragic flaw that not only leads to the death of a puppy, but also a woman. So, this is our thesis. Based on this, we know our 2 main topics, our 2 main sentences are going to involve how Lenny's strength is going to cause the death of a puppy and a woman. Those are going to be our 2 examples. Those are going to be the 2 main things for our paragraphs. So let's go to the sample topic sentences. Come on. Lenny is given a puppy as a gift, but unfortunately, unwittingly squeezes the poor animal to death. Okay? Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Okay? Once you read Of Mice and Men, it's really sad. But, topic sentence. So we would know in body paragraph 1, that would be the topic. We're going to give examples of that. Ultimately, Lenny's tragic flaw leads to the accidental death of Curly's wife, forcing George to make a heartbreaking decision that ends their shared dream. Okay? So, we have 2 topic sentences that are present in the thesis, right? So, those are what topic sentences are. They represent the paragraphs, okay? And they're represented in the thesis. They go hand in hand. That explanation, have I lost anyone? It's pretty straightforward, I'd say, right? Okay. All right, now, I picked one that we are familiar with, the nature versus nurture debate. It's been going on for years and years. Where do you stand on this debate and why? Give 2 reasons to explain your reasoning, okay? Hey, so look, last week we wrote on, or the week before last, we wrote on nature versus nurture. You all picked your side, right? I'm asking you to do it one more time, okay? So, if you land on the nurture side, you're going to give your explain your reasoning twice with 2 topic sentences. So you could say, I believe that the nurture, more people are affected by nurture because, I also believe that more people are affected by nurture because, we need to give 2 reasons, and those are going to represent your 2 topic sentences, okay? Does anyone not understand what is expected? Hey, so look, if you don't remember nature versus nurture, it's fair, okay? It's been a couple weeks. Go back and check. You wrote about it. You've written about it a few times, okay? Go back and see what you've written. You might already have this part done, okay? So actually, real quick, let me get out of this. Go back to the Pear Deck. Topic sentence right here, right here, right here. Okay. So new prompt. That's right there. Okay, hey, so this is open to right there for the Pear Deck slide, and I'm going to put the prompt back up. Okay, this might take some more time because we need to go back. We haven't written topic sentences yet. Okay? So, but let's take 5 minutes, do some research, go back into the article, go back into what you've written, pick your side, and give 2 reasons why you believe in this side. 5 minutes. Kyla already left. Miss Martin, how do we get the code back up?
Oh,
Or is it
go
too-
back to the Pear Deck,
So back to the.
and then in the top corner, it'll exist right
Oh,
there.
yeah, right there.
EX.
Save. Yeah, just go in the corner though, man. Okay. So again, nature versus nurture. You picked one of those sides. Pick your side and give 2 reasons why. And give me 2 topic sentences. Okay, we're gonna hold my pen as that man, so in case you wrote, that's fine. Give me just 2 sentences. Okay, so from your past work, don't copy and paste what you've written. I want 2 topic sentences. It's gonna be different, okay? yeah, so that's the thing, you can go back and check. And don't worry about the time, I'll give you more time. If you're already done, I just hang tight, I appreciate your patience, not everyone is done. Okay. So. Here, this is our article. And so, we might find stuff, but we don't exactly have a whole lot of time, so let's look at something else. So. Okay, so here, we did quick reference topics, you might find something here. All the topic sentences are two reasons why you think this way. So you said, think the way we nurture has the biggest impact on who we grow up to be. So that's your argument, but it's not a topic, right? That's not your main points, so you have something in here that might help you. And then you just write 2 sentences explaining why you think this way, okay? Okay. And we put 3 more minutes up on the board. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Anyone else want me to check? Having some trouble? That's good. Still working, that's good. Holy cow, man. So, appreciate the effort, but I only need 2 sentences. They could just be super long sentences, I don't know, but I only need 2, yeah. Hey, so that's really good, well written, split it into 2 sentences. Figure something out or just stuff. Okay. You gonna need more time? No problem. Okay, well written, okay, you're clearly explaining the topic. What I want from you is I want you to explain where you think your stance, okay? So, where you stand on this debate, like which side, okay? And the 2 topic sentences are the 2 reasons why you picked this. So if you were on the nurture side, you would give your 2 reasons why you think nurture has a bigger impact on someone else. Does that kind of make sense? Well, let's go a little bit longer, which it's not a big deal, guys. I prefer we take our sweet time and we get this right. So let's make adjustments when they're needed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this would be 1, okay? So you would say, our environment teaches us how to act like this, okay? And we don't really need to give an example. Honestly, that would just be a sentence. You would second reason, right? Because again, these represent, 2 paragraphs. You would write a whole paragraph based on this alone. The second one, same thing, you pick something, you write a whole paragraph based on that alone. So form this into one sentence, and then give me a second one. We're doing well, I appreciate all the thought and effort going into this, guys. Everyone really seems to be trying, that's really good. So that is. Okay. Are you more on the nature side or the nurture? Okay. And this probably wouldn't be the best way to say it, okay? Unless you would, your point was, the only thing genetics affects is our appearance. And then you could talk about eye color, hair color, skin color. Right now, this specific information, we don't need that. We just need, specific, so like if you're on the nurture side, you would say, believe nurture affects me more because a child can learn actions by watching. That would be topic sentence. Or second one, a child can be affected by the environment and smoke and alcohol, that sort of thing. But we would need 2 specific topics. Right now, I don't know what side you're on. I had to ask you. This doesn't tell me anything. Okay? So give me 2 topic sentences on this. If you're lost, here we go. Yeah, okay. So here. If you did this, let's go here. Really quickly. And yep, you did this, so excellent. Here we go. Your information forms a little short, but still. Use stuff from it here, you've already kind of explained this, okay? Okay, I appreciate everyone's work, but we do have to share a little, really quick to make sure everyone is on the same page, okay? Hey, so what I want us to do, same deal. I want us to share in our groups to make sure our topic sentences are at least somewhat similar. In structure, obviously we're not gonna say anything exactly, but I need to make sure that they are somewhat similar. So 3 minutes, 3 started last time. Let's have 4 shares first this time, and if 4 is not there, then just go straight to 1, okay? So, share out what you wrote, and go. So again, from what I heard, that sounded pretty good. So what I also saw, what was pretty well done, was I saw transitional statements. And that's great, because we haven't even gone over that. And so some of you might have even done that inadvertently, but basically, a transitional statement is when you go on to another point. So for your first sentence, I saw/heard a lot of you just write, I believe nurture affects people the most because a child learns to act just by watching. And then the second sentence goes, another reason, or you would write, also nurture effects, and that's great, because for topic sentences, the first one introduces, the second body paragraph brings up another point, and so you don't just go straight into it, you just go, here's another example. So that was really well done, guys. I don't know if you guys knew you did transitional statement, but you did, and that's great, okay? So, so same deal. Anyone want to share what they wrote for Minga? One? No? Alright. Hey, but what we just did, that's huge. Because pretty much what we've been doing, we learned how to write our thesis and our topic sentences. That is the skeleton for your essay, okay? Pretty much, as long as you can do those 3 things or 4 things, because sometimes topic sentences there needs to be 3 of them. If you can do that, you could write the rest, because that means all your ideas are written down, ready to go. And then you put in the evidence, and then the reasoning, all built around your skeleton of sentences. So that's really well done, okay? So, is anyone lost or confused on what I have discussed thus far? Okay, here's the plan. Tomorrow, we're gonna go straight into it. I'm gonna give you another prompt, and you're gonna need to give me a thesis and topic sentences for the prompt tomorrow. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into it, and we're just gonna start writing, because then eventually you're gonna form the meat around those 3 sentences. So that's gonna be the plan for tomorrow. Okay? Alright. So that was all I had planned for the day. Just pretty much your exit ticket. Pretty much the last thing, I just want you guys to have your final topic sentences completed and show me on your Pear Deck, and then you can close up. So I'll just go around and I'll read yours individually, and then you can close up. We have, I think, exactly 5 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna come around and check, make sure everyone's okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so not bad. I need 2 sentences though. Okay, you have more than one. Good, just 2 topic sentences. Yep. Yeah, those are 2 points. You could definitely build around that. I'll take it. Good. I already read yours. Yeah, you're good. Close that. Yeah, close it. So good thoughts. I just need 2 sentences. So find a way to combine them. And I already read yours. Yeah, so you're good. Where's yours? Yeah, good. You're looking at them. Okay, not the best, but you did do what I asked. You gave me topics, so I'll take it. Same thing, let's say it's passable, so. Did you finish? So those are great points. If you can find a way to split them, then give me 2 sentences, then you're good. Yeah, you have a lot, remember. Yeah. Good. again, I appreciate everyone's efforts. You can pack up. Please give me back my chargers. You borrowed some.